Fellas. How are we doing in this lovely evening? Back over on PvE Tarkov, and I believe the plan is today to hit Red Keycard 10 whole times. That's right, we got a brand new red card. It actually doesn't cost that much. Most of the keycards are kind of hovering around the same price right now, 2.4 mil for a full 10 use. I bought it for 2.3, but we'll call it 2.4, so we're looking for 240 grand per hit to profit. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll hit it 10 times, we'll see if we can make a profit offer. Although, I do have to clear out this little junk box here because we're going to need room for the red loot. I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a lot of ammo. Red Room loves its good ammo. Thinking about it now, Red Room does have a key in it. I believe the Arsenal storage room key. It is a 40 use key. Oh, it is going for quite a bit. I don't think I'm gonna hit that, seeing as it's so expensive and so rare. I believe a lot of people do have that key, but I'm just not gonna hit it this time for the reds. What a beautiful day it is to die on labs, isn't it, fellas? Speaking of, I will bring up the point. If I do die at any point in this run, I will count it towards our 10 hits of red, because sometimes you're gonna die. Veritas, thought that was a cheeky Bitcoin. That would have been a crazy start. Intel's pretty good though. Normally I wouldn't pick up absolutely everything, but since we're only getting the red room, we might as well, right? Oh my god. Speaking of good starts, got me half chub already. Oh, that was pretty much it. Again, if we were to hit the key, were to get a blood set, L1, NaCl, whatever useless stuff is in the filing cabinet, the mount. Yeah, nothing too great behind that key, so we're not missing out on too much, but it is still worth a mention. As far as our red room goes, that was a pretty okay start. I think I'm gonna throw this in the old docs case so we don't cry when we lose it. Yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary. The weapon attachments seem pretty doo-doo bumkish today, but that's alright. We made up for it with the LEDX and the Intel, and if we keep spawning like this, it might be the fastest 10 hit I've ever done. Alrighty fellas, you're looking at the first hit of the red room. Obviously ignore the labs access cards, those are just casualties of war. And the hull's looking pretty good, you know. I'm not hip hooraying just yet, but the LEDX got me smiling ear to ear. Let's see if the second hit can make me yelp. Pause. You know, I was thinking about it on the loading screen. Didn't mention it when we got the hit, but that hit almost paid for the entire 10 use keycard alone. If I had to guess, around 1.7 mil, somewhere around there. And if you got a good memory on you, got a good noggin up there, the 10 use cost 2.3. Gotta be more careful running out of there. For that reason exactly. Hello? Just one hooligan, huh? Alright, second hit. The ammo's looking a lot better already. GPS A. Don't think I can sell that on Flea, at least not for a great profit, but it is a rare item nonetheless. I believe the overall encompassing loot was better. The profit though, not as good because that LEDX really helped out last time. We didn't get anything that high ticket, especially with the Intel last time as well. It's gonna be really hard to give you the totals for all these as well because most of it is gonna be ammo, and off my cranium, I don't really know how much ammo's worth. So, gonna have to do a bit of big boy research here. Alrighty, second hit of the red room, and as much as it pains people to hear, most of this ammo is going to mechanic and or the flea market, because this video is all about profit, and I know I need a good bit of this ammo actually myself. That's not what we're here for. Again, it's hard to say if we've made the keycard back already, but I'd say we're around that 2 mil mark, if not. Any bad men upstairs I gotta look out for? No? No fight for me today, I suppose. It's a shame. I was looking for a bit of a tussle. Get through the door, Jesus. Gotta lay off the Twinkies. Speaking of Twinkies, I think they're madly overrated. At least in my opinion. Bit too sweet for my taste. Okay, blue folder. I probably should have been checking that top shelf a bit more thoroughly last time, but better now than later, I suppose. That was it, huh? Okay, the blue folder definitely helped it, but other than that, not the best room. The attachments look pretty decent. The 338 suppressor, I'd imagine, is pretty expensive, as well as the M856A1. This sells for a lot on the flea market. I believe it goes for like over 2 grand a round. And at 100 rounds, let's do some math here. Is that 200 grand? Maybe? Something like that. Oh, we forgot an MP5. That'll break the bank for sure. Alright, fellas, 3 total hits of the red keycard. I told you it's gonna be a lot of ammo. In fact, it is, I believe, like 50-50 ammo. But that's alright. Ammo is still profitable, especially the higher tier ammo that it is giving us. Anyways, let's head to our 4th hit. Knock on wood, but we've been getting some pretty docile labs raids. I'm talking back at a classroom, hoodie up type docile. Cheeky GPU. Definitely gone up in price since I've, well, not last thought about them, but they were down to like 200 grand a GPU at one point, and I stopped getting excited every time I saw them. But I believe they're back up to like 800 for some reason. Another MP5. Okay. Actually, quite a bit of loot this time. Almost fill this up. Pause. Big fan of the rip rounds this hit was. I believe that's, I don't know, a couple hundred there. M995 as well. I believe over 200 there. Damn. Basically, a lot of good shit. We've definitely paid off the keycard by now. I'll give it one more pass over just in case my little eyes deceive me. I am Asian after all. My eyes have 80% less clearance than the normal person. I believe we're good. Four total hits of the red keycard. I was about to say marked room. Kind of a marked room. Labs in general is a marked room, to be honest. But yes, you'd think I'm a hungry hippo with all this ammo. I want to take a nibble. Ooh-wee. Whole lot of junk if I'm honest. That's alright though. The ammo's good of course, but the ammo's always gonna be good. Well, mostly. But I mean these attachments, what is this, a Taj mount? LT-101? Oh, the spear? Oh, I'm still not convinced. Definitely one of our worst. Well, if I had to guess, one of our worst. I can't help but laugh at how this ammo looks. This thing is swimming in gold. I mean, it is half yellow. But yes, what's that, 5 hits? Halfway there. Oops. I was on autopilot and was very thrown off when I opened to a bathroom instead. Alright, I wasn't even kind of paying attention to what I was looting there, so opening this inventory is just as much of a surprise to me as it will be for you. Let's see, best thing, probably a shift besides the ammo. The shift is in one of the gunsmiths, one of the earlier gunsmiths, so it goes for quite a bit more on the flea. Although it might be less depending on how many people have that quest at the moment. Considering it's PvE Tarkov, maybe less than it would be. I hop like a turtle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Already 6 hits, and you gotta love it when it fills that perfectly. I mean, there ain't a slot left in the thick case here. None in the second, no overfill. I'm talking foam at the rim type fill. 7th hit we go, fellas. Tweet, tweet. All right. They really gave us the cream of the crop on that first hit. We ain't got nothing like it since then, to be honest. I tried unloading the capacitors. Oh man, it's that brain fog they be talking about. That was a pretty bad hit as well, actually. It wasn't a lot, but everything that it gave us was pretty good, so I can't complain too much. Still made a 240k profit, I believe. It's just that, like, say you got a kid going into the NBA, you expect him to shoot like he in the NBA, you feel me? I expect Red to give me some top tier shit. Alright, that was the 7th hit haul, as you saw earlier, but in combination with the total, this is what she's looking like. Back to it. This is the red spawn, ladies and gentlemen. I'm predicting good things for our future endeavors here. The good luck charm of spawns, if you will. Okay. I mean, it was definitely up there in terms of profit. The intel folder definitely helped us out. Alright, fellas. We're encroaching the end here. This is 8 total hits of the red room. Let's see what the last 2 give us. Hello, mate. What's going on here? Ooh, I apologize for my recent transaction. Alright, back to it. Speaking of, I really need to do that, more PvP grinding. Kappa ain't gonna earn itself, I suppose. Hey, but slow motion is still motion, as I always say. That GPU? No. Honestly, that key room isn't really that great most of the time anyway. It'd just be nice to have the extra bits of loot. That'll bump up the price a little bit. Alright, more good ammo, more attachments, nothing else really. There's always that one streamer item in there too. Very consistent with that. What a monumentous occasion. I ain't died in one of these after getting a loot since I believe yellow card. But again, that's fine, because it wasn't anything crazy. We'll just be down a bit on the total. Alright. My frames are not feeling so buttery smooth this raid, but that's alright. We're on our last hit. Let's see if it gives us a parting gift. I mean, we got an advanced current converter, not great for profit, but I know some of you are looking for stuff like that. I mean, in general, if you're trying to find those types of things, stuff that you can't really sell on Flea, like the phased array element, all that, a lot of labs key cards will do you that justice eventually. Let's hop out of here and get to the total, baby. The stuff you've all been waiting for. Yeah, whatever they're doing on the other side of labs got me at like 20 frames, so I definitely don't want to be a part of that. 10 total hits of the red room gives us this. Sorry, I'm just kind of taking it all in right now. I've never seen anything quite like it. That is a lot of ammo. I mean, look at the SSAP. It's like nearly 300 here, and it's all getting sold. That's right, selling time. 921639 is our starting point in liquid stash value. Alrighty, fellas, the rest we have left to sell on Flea kind of totaled up roughly, it's about 400 grand, and let's collect the rest. So I believe with the roundup, that's at least 9 mil. 9 schmillion rubles. Golly. Well, we definitely profited, fellas, and you can definitely buy more of those red cards if you want to in the future. For now, I'm going to take my personal one back. Basically never happened, and it all went straight to rubles. Anyways, fellas, that does it for me today. Let me know what March room and or key card you want to see me hit all 10 uses of next. For now, that does it for me. And as always, thank you for joining me yet again. See ya!